All right, everybody, welcome to the THPN watch party of the Carolina Hurricanes and the Colorado Avalanche. I am AB from Caniac Sessions. Now, bear with me. This is my first time doing this, but I'm really excited to watch this game. A little bit of notes before we kind of start. We have Brett Pesce, who's not playing tonight. It was just announced. So that's a huge blow to the defense. So obviously they're going to go with D'Angelo and Chatfield as the defensemen. And we also are seeing the debut of Callahan Burke. I believe I'm saying that right. He played with Colorado for 2 games last year. He was in their AHL system. He was a part of the Caleb Jones trade, was just recently brought in, I think maybe yesterday or today, and now he is playing tonight. No Sebastian Aho tonight. Freddie Anderson's still hurt. Obviously, the huge blow was Andrei Svechnikov. He's not playing for the foreseeable future. Hopefully, he'll come back soon. So, but I have everything up here. We got one guy here. Let's see. Dude, it's been forever since I watched these streams. Yeah. So this is my first time doing it. So again, Hurricanes, Avalanche. This is going to be a lot of fun. I don't know if it's going to be for me because we're missing a couple of our good players, but that's the reality of the situation. Sometimes that happens. So keys for tonight, what I'm looking for is a fast start. They need to start off fast because Colorado can just immediately get it going quick. And, they have Makar, they have McKinnon, Nichushkin, Rantanen. And Georgiev is starting tonight. And for the Carolina Hurricanes, Pyotr Kochetkov is playing tonight. And we also have another comment. The last time the Blues were in the playoffs was the last time. The Blues have kind of been on a little bit of a rough patch ever since they won the Stanley Cup in 2019. But we're not here to talk about the Blues. That's for a different day. So right now, we are going to go ahead and pull this up right here. So again, this is the live scoreboard for the game tonight. Obviously, you can see who's not playing. We'll see. What's up, AB? Right. Let's see here. It'll take me off there for a minute. What's up, AB in chat? How's it going tonight? I hope for a great game, but 3-2 Avalanche win. Yeah, I'm not coming in with big expectations. I really want to see a competitive game. Obviously, I want to see a win, but we're without one of my favorite defensemen and one of the best defensemen in our defensive core, Brett Pesce. So yeah, we'll definitely see. And we got another comment. Avs got to win. Well, so do the Hurricanes. I mean, come on, guys. Let's cheer for the Hurricanes a little bit. The Avs are good. The Avs are a really good team, but let's give the Hurricanes some props. I will say the defense has been struggling. Dmitry Orlov was signed in the offseason with that huge contract, and it hasn't been producing. They also brought in D'Angelo. He's been a little, up and through, kind of stuff like that. And, we'll see what happens. So here's a little update. So the Islanders are down 3 versus the Buffalo Sabres. I have them making the playoffs this year, actually. And we have Toronto and Tampa Bay. Tampa Bay up 3-1 at the end of the second period. Washington 0 and the Canadiens 2. Capitals have been struggling for the past couple of seasons. So, we'll see what happens there. Do you guys think that Ovechkin will pass Wayne Gretzky? That's something that you can comment in there. Vancouver 3, Florida 1. End of the second period. We have Vegas and Chicago tied at 1 at the end of the first. San Jose and Nashville at the end of the first. Nashville up 1. And Columbus and Minnesota. Columbus up 1, Minnesota 0 in the second period. So, a lot of games going on tonight. And if you guys have fantasy hockey teams, you'll definitely be able to have a big night for all of y'all. So, I'm really interested to see what's going to happen tonight. I obviously want the outcome that I think everybody else wants. So we're going to pull up. Obviously, I cannot show you when I'm looking at my other screen. All right. So let's go ahead and pull this up while we wait. All right. Put in the comments who's going to score the first goal tonight. Either team, who is going to score the first goal tonight? Rope Hintz just, let me pull this up real quick. Rope Hintz to score for my fantasy team. I had him last year. He was very good last year. So I think goals are 2 points, aren't they? 2 points for goals. So definitely a good sign that you're having some luck right now. So we'll just kind of play everything by ear right now. And, who we got scoring first? Nate. Okay. That's a pretty accurate prediction. I mean, I wouldn't put it past him. Such a good player. Such a good player. So we have Nathan McKinnon as 1. We got a puck drop probably will happen here in about 2 minutes. So we'll see what is about to transpire. I got a bunch of stuff going on at once here. We got some new comments. Friend of yours, he should use work for the. Hey, thank you for stopping by. And Makar. Okay, well those are pretty easy, guesses. I guess. I guess that's what you call it. Yeah. So let's do something here. I'll go with Rantanen. What about any Hurricanes players? Everybody's saying Rantanen, Taves. Yeah, come on, guys. I mean, show the Canes some love. I mean, goodness. I'm just teasing with all of y'all. Don't worry about that. I got faith in them. Okay, well, why don't you have faith in the Hurricanes? All right. Hopefully we get a good game today because I really want to see Hurricanes win. So let's see what happens, shall we? Does Stahl still play for the Canes? Yes, he does. Eric years ago, Jordan Stahl is still the captain for the Carolina Hurricanes. Good question. I mean, they're 3 Stahl brothers. So, all right. So it looks like we have started the game already. I don't know if it's shown up here for some reason, but right now Carolina has the puck in the Avalanche zone. Teravainen is centering the first line with Aho out. So a little defensive slip up from Slavin. So Georgiev, Kochetkov are in net tonight. So let's see what happens here. So line changes so far. We got Jarvis, Kokoniemi, Nason, Chatfield, and Shea out on the ice. And we have Colton, Lehkonen, Nichushkin, Byram, and Gerard out there. And so the Hurricanes will get the puck in. They'll try to do a pass through the middle. That's stopped. I will go with Bunting for the Canes. But that's pretty good. If I were to say, I'd probably go with Teuvo Teravainen because he has been hot. So hopefully he can pick up the pace there. So we'll see what happens. All right. We have the puck here. Oh wait, I forgot about Teravainen. Yeah, he still plays for us. A lot of talk last year about him perhaps moving on, but today he is skating in his 600th NHL game. Pretty crazy stuff, huh? Now let me do this really quick for all of y'all here so I can fix something for you all so you can see the actual score without it messing up. There we go. Perfect. There we go. Got it brought up. So we got everything going on here. It's a little chaos, or however you spell it. Old man, holy moly. Yeah. Well, he's not really that old. He's still in his 20s. 600 games. That's pretty damn good if you ask me. All right. So now looking here. The Avalanche dump it into the Hurricane zone. Shea will get to it. Bring it out. Stopped. Byram will dump it back in. Kochetkov to it. It looks like there may be a penalty. So we'll see. He just said the Canes will score first. He just said the Canes will score first. I hope so. I really hope so. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. And that's almost 7 years. Yeah. It's crazy, isn't it? 600 games. So turnover in the offensive zone. Shea will get to it and put it back in Colorado's zone. Georgiev gets it. Byram will skate behind the net. Byram will dump it back into Carolina's zone. Orlov is to it. Really want to see a good game from him. That's kind of what I really want to see, because if y'all weren't watching last year, Brent Burns, he wasn't effective immediately now. He just said, Aho is not playing tonight. Aho's not playing tonight. But I wish he was. He's not playing tonight. So, like I said, Burns, it took Burns 7 games to get 7 games. It took him 10 games to get hot. And when he was hot, he was on. And last year he had, I think, 60 points. And obviously, we made it to the Eastern Conference Finals, but obviously didn't win a game, as Georgiev almost had that bounce get away from him, but freezes the puck. All right. Man, a lot of Colorado is, it looks like the same team that has been there for forever. Obviously, because McKinnon and, Landeskog. Burns puts it in. Martinook. Nope. They'll get it out of the zone. Slip up by Slavin. McKinnon behind the net. circles. He'll pass it back out to Taves. Taves with a shot off Burns. McCarr will get to it. Taves carrying now. Taves back to McKinnon. McKinnon, a shot, goes wide. Foss tries to get it out of the zone. Won't do it. Slavin now. He'll lift it up to center ice, and he'll get it out. Probably a quick change getting ready to happen here. He said Burns will score first. I thought you said, oh, no. Because, Aho. I hope Burns scores. I want to see Orlov score more than anything. Chatfield with a shot. That stopped craziness behind the net, and Georgiev stops it. Chatfield, offsides, had a wrist shot from the top of the key, but will not go. Will not go. Let me ask all of you this. This is totally unrelated to the Hurricanes. Connor Bedard, how many points does he score this year? How many points does Connor Bedard score this year? I'm going to say 52. I'm going to say 52. Put it in the comments. How many points is Connor Bedard going to score this year? Because everybody is talking about him. Can't miss prospect. So we'll see. So actually, D'Angelo and Orlov are playing together. I thought they were going to bump up D'Angelo with Shea or, something like that. But they've juggled the lines a little bit, which is nice to see. Chatfield has it in the defensive zone. He's trying to get rid of it. Natchez, turnover, but Colorado's offsides. All right, so break in the action for a little bit. But let me go back to my thing here. How many points is Connor Bedard going to score? You guys got to tell me. Connor will get 81 points. I don't know about that. That's bold. That's a very bold prediction. I will say that. Very bold prediction. Colorado will win 4-2. See, there's nobody in the comments who has said the Hurricanes will win, they'll score first, anything like that. And I get it. I get it. Not off to the best start, but come on. Show us some love here. So we will see what is getting ready to happen here. Man, I'm curious as to everything is happening. But what we're going to do is we're going to take a short break, and we'll be back here in about a minute or so. All right, we are back. Hurricanes win by 1. I hope so. It looks like Colorado now is going on the power play. It looks like a penalty here from Chatfield for boarding on McKinnon. Oh, man. Not good, not good, not good, not good. There we go. All right, so Colorado's on the power play. McCarr quarterbacking. Killing right now is Martinook, Stahl, Shea, and Slavin out there for Colorado's McKinnon, Rantanen, McCarr, Lehkonen, and Johansson. All right, so they get it out. Hurricanes get it out back into the zone. And I think we're going to expect a little change right here. McCarr gets first goal. I may be behind you, so if you said that before, then I hope that's not true. So we'll see. We'll see. You guys can watch this game too on ESPN, and if you live near the East Coast, you can watch it on Bally Sports. Oh, big save there by Kochetkov. All right, so about 40 seconds left on the power play for the Avalanche. All right, so kill. They'll get it back in. Interrupted there. Oh, no, back up to Taves. Taves. Back to Tatar. Back across. So Tatar gets it back over. Taves from the top of the key. Tip-in shot. Saved. Burns gets to it. All right. 5 seconds left on the power play here. So let's see what happens. Cross-ice pass. Interrupted there. Penalty kill. Chatfield out of the box. Little 2-on-1 opportunity. Jarvis across. Stopped. Jack Drury tried to get to it. All right, Jarvis will hold it in, waiting for a line change here. D'Angelo gets pinched. All right, back in. Drury back into Jarvis. Not going to go there. Lemieux now gets it out. All right, so Hurricanes have it. D'Angelo sends it in. I mean, if you think about it, Alexander Georgiev was a backup in New York. Now he's thriving in Colorado, but then again, Colorado is, one of the best teams in the NHL. A little fight here, and there's a shot. Oh, boy. Kochetkov stopped. Stop. What a save by Kochetkov. Cleared it out. All right, McCarr's behind the net, trying to set up a play of some sort. They'll send it out. Oh, boy. Here comes Nathan McKinnon. McKinnon interrupted there. Oh, the new guy is out there right now. There's a shot by Shea, and he whiffed on it. That's not very fun there. Colorado save. Whoa, Rantanen with the extra little shot there. All right. Got a little bit of action so far. Everybody's playing pretty well. So scoreless in Denver so far. A lot of nice opportunities going on. You know what I can do? Actually, no, I don't really. Yeah, see, there's the boarding call from Chatfield. So we'll see. So right now, we're going to have a little break again. I know. But we'll be right back. All right, we're back. See what we got in here. Callahan Burke, a little bio, played 2 NHL games last season with the Avalanche. 75 points last year for the Eagles, or I'm not sure about their affiliate for Colorado. I can't remember. I don't know. Bunting gets pinched. All right. Still kept in there by Slavin. Kept out now. Burns with it. He'll pass it to Natchez. Natchez will circle back to Slavin. Trying to set up another play, it looks like here. Slavin tries to go to the boards. Doesn't get it. Taves will get to it. Now McKinnon. He'll walk in. 3-on-2. There comes the tripping. Oh, God, there's the shot. Save by Kochetkov. Big save right there. All right, no penalty. All right, that's good. No penalty. All right. Here comes Colorado once again. Shot just wide. Jack Johnson, he'll send it back, send it to the middle. Manson keeps it in. Burns will just send it. That looks like a trip. Okay. All right. We're not going to call it. That's fine. All right. Send it around the horn. Georgiev with it. Jack Johnson, former Hurricane. I don't know how many games he played for the Hurricanes, to be honest with you. Who is scoring first? Is it going to be Carolina or is it going to be Colorado? Oh, Brady Shea here. Back cross crease. Interrupted. And Sam Girard now will skate it in. Girard waits, and that'll go outside the zone. Man, pretty quiet so far. All right, another hit there. Where's Burke? Oh, there he is. He's on the right side. No, that's Drury. Oh, there's Burke right there. Yep, that's him. He's behind the net right now. The first game is a Hurricane for Callahan Burke. Carolina's doing a pretty good job so far. Can't complain. Let's score some goals here, fellas. Oh, I forgot Jonathan Drouin plays for the Avalanche now. All right, they'll bring it in. Jarvis, that's back into Kokoniemi. Shot saved by Georgiev. Jarvis brings it in, but it's stopped immediately by Manson, so they'll reset back in their own zone. Johnson, he'll put it down, and that's just going to be an icing. Tried to find the pass there, but missed it. Kochetkov has played really well. McKinnon tried to go in for that first shot, and then Rantanen followed it up after McKinn fell down. Kochetkov with a big right pad save. 8 saves so far for Kochetkov. Now Chatfield will get to it to Martinook. No, back into Foss. No, stopped again. Oh, no, here comes the defense. And there is going to be a penalty for cross-checking against Colorado. All right, so we got a penalty here. Let's see if we can convert. Hey, AB. You know that is my name too? Yeah, got the same initials. Look at that. You and me, man. You and me. What do we think? I think AB's some pretty solid initials, but that we don't have the same first and last name, so. McKinney. I don't know. I don't know what you mean. Are you trying to say McKinnon? Anyways, Hurricanes look good right now. We're going to go on the power play here. Maybe Orlov can score. You got to score. You got to get the momentum going, and you got to. I mean, they played really well defensively. They've looked great offensively. You know, it's kind of, but hopefully they can prove something here on the power play. So, McKinney or Aho. Well, Aho's not playing tonight. Aho is not playing tonight. He's hurt. Aho's not playing tonight. Aho, Pesci, and Anderson are all hurt. Aho's isn't serious. Anderson isn't serious. We all assumed that Pesci was going to be able to go, and then all of a sudden, he gets hurt. So we'll see. We'll definitely see. All right, so here comes the power play. McKinnon had the cross check. Okay, so power play unit right now is Bunting, Jarvis, Natchez, Teravainen, and D'Angelo. The PK is Nichushkin, Olofsson, Makar, and Taves. All right, let's see what we get. How's the game so far? The game's good. I mean, it's kind of, great defensively. Not as many chances. Hurricanes 7 for 25 on the power play this year. So we'll see what happens. D'Angelo, he'll quarterback it to Teravainen. Shot, saved. That is sent back in. Teravainen goes back behind the net to Bunting. Bunting gets lost with it. Jarvis now back to Teravainen. D'Angelo quarterbacking again. Teravainen has it top right corner. D'Angelo looking. You have Teravainen on the right wing. You have him on the right wing. Oh, tried to get a shot, tip out in front. Bunting wasn't there. All right, still have it in the offensive zone here. D'Angelo will take it. He's waiting for something. Back to Bunting, back to Jarvis. That's stopped, and that'll go out of the zone. All right, Jarvis back into Natchez. Natchez will get it back to D'Angelo, back to Teravainen. Teravainen back to Bunting. Bunting thinking about it. Teravainen to Jarvis, back to D'Angelo. Somebody's got to shoot it. Natchez one-timer saved by Georgiev. I will say Natchez's one-timer has really become a key part of this game. Looks solid. Great opportunities there from the first unit. Second unit, Drury, Kokoniemi, Nason, Burns, and Orlov. Hopefully we could see an Orlov goal here. That would be awesome. That would be awesome. All right, so 1 minute left on the power play, 4:52 left in the first period. I honestly think they should put Stahl on the power play for faceoffs, but, I kind of get it. KK loses the faceoff. Gerard struggling to get to it, wrapped around, stopped by Orlov. And that'll be taken out. Goes to Kochetkov. Kochekhov's waiting for somebody. Orlov will get to it. All right, here comes Orlov. Tried to go for a pass, just dumps it in. I hate the dump and chase stuff here. KK gets it to Burns. Burns back out to Orlov. Orlov shot. That's stopped by O'Connor. All right, Jack Drury now. Pass. And he'll try to thread it outside. Stopped. Oh, kept it in the zone. Oh, boy. 17 seconds left on the power play. We'll see what happens here. We just can't get zone entries right now. I don't know what it is, but Burns will get to it. Nason around the net. He misses it. So back to Drury. Nason with the shot. Score! Kokaniemi. Nason right in front of the net. It almost looked like it was behind the net and then between the legs to Kokaniemi, and he gets the Hurricanes on the board. Good way to start it off, the dying minutes of the power play. So we'll have a better look here. So Drury waits. Nason's behind the net. Tries to... Oh, he wasn't even trying to score. Pretty much just a backhand pass right to KK, and he puts it in. Power play goal for the Hurricanes. Wow. What a way to start it off, huh? Great job from the guys. There you go. See, there's the one. There's the 1-0 score, or 0-1, whatever you want to call it. It says 0-1 on there, but it's 1-0. Good guys. So Jack Drury got his first point of the season. So it was Drury, Nason to KK. All right, so let's see if we can, maintain this lead and add on. All right, so around the net, Georgiev skates out. Wow. I don't know why he skated out so deep behind his own net. All right, Burns shot, stopped. All right, Burns, get back. All right, potential 3-on-2. That's around. Tatar's shot. Oh, my God, he got lit up. Did he get lit up? I couldn't see. I just saw, just chaos in front of the net, so. Lifting it out of the zone here. Taves will bring it back to Rantanen. They'll go around the net. That's sent back in. Oh, surprised he didn't call a penalty there. Canes need to get it out desperately here, and they do. I honestly thought Jack Johnson wasn't playing anymore. Because he played for I think he played for the Blackhawks a little bit last year. But he was on the Avalanche when they won the Stanley Cup. So good for him. And so Avalanche are keeping it in Carolina's zone. All right. Let's not do something stupid here, fellas. All right. Chatfield has it. All right. And, he's going to carry it past the line and dump it in. Dump and chase. This is just tedious. Colorado's defense is very good scoring. I will say that. I will say that about Colorado. I mean, everybody looks good. But Kochetkov has really kept him from this being a very, very high-scoring game because the Avalanche have had a lot of good opportunities, but Kochetkov has stood on his head and has just been playing great so far. All right. We got less than 1:30 left in the period. Oh, D'Angelo, great defensive play there. There's a shot saved again by Kochetkov. All right, that's back in. Little flobber there. Nikishkin, nobody there. Nichushkin, not Nikishin. I want him in Carolina as soon as possible. Orlov, get it out, man. Orlov. Oh, God. Oh, boy. We're giving him so many opportunities. Great save. Oh, God. We can't get it out of the zone here, fellas. All right, so finally a lucky bounce there. It's out of the zone. Less than a minute remaining in the period here. Kochetkov, he shouldn't have gotten out of his net that far. Now, Taves and Makar are the defensive pair out. D'Angelo and Orlov. D'Angelo made a really good defensive play there. Just couldn't get it out, which was a little bit frustrating. So, all right, we'll see here. And that is sent across, saved by Kochetkov. McKinnon tried to go glove side, but stopped. So less than 20 seconds now remaining in the period. Top notch. Do you mean top notch like how I'm doing the live stream, perhaps? Or are you talking about the game? Either or. Big thumbs up. Big thumbs up. Oh boy, Hurricanes are in the box. Martinook with a penalty. Is he in the box? Yeah, he is. Rod doesn't like it. All right. Stahl, big face-off win here, buddy. Can we just drop the puck already, please? And thank you. Somebody cover Makar. Good Lord. All right, 10 seconds left. Slavin, man. Oh, shoot. Got through a bunch of bodies, and it looks like it'll go to Cogliano. Tie game. We'll see what happened here. So McKinnon tried to make a couple moves. Slavin was there the whole time. Did it hit off of his skate? So McKinnon just like lobbed it in there, and it just hit off of Coughlin. Oh, it looks like he may have done a little kicking motion. No, maybe? They may give this a look here. Uh-oh, we may have a look here. Let's see. Do you challenge it or do you not challenge it? I don't think that was a kick in. What do you guys think? Terrible penalty. Terrible penalty to start the beginning of the almost the beginning of the second period, and they go on the power play with 5 seconds left. Would they score with 5 seconds left? And now we have a tie game. Not going to challenge it, and we are going to go to the end of the first period. 11 shots on goal for the Avalanche. It says 5 here for the Hurricanes. We'll see what happens here. Teravainen, again, 600th career game. It's not the way you wanted to start the game, that's for sure. Because, well, no, I will say that the game's been pretty even. Our zone entries have been awful. KK scoring for Carolina to make it a 1-0 lead. Then a late penalty from Martinook leads to a Cogliano off the skate goal. So it is tied 1-1 in Denver. I'm curious. So it's 1-1. Who's scoring the next goal? Who's scoring the next goal? You guys got to tell me who's scoring the next goal. So 1-1. Key takeaways. Kochetkov has played extremely well. We're struggling right now with the offensive zone entries. Oh, and we have a nice little update here. Buffalo beats the Islanders 3-1. Vancouver beats Florida 5-3. Saying hi, hello, Kenny Pickett fan. I'm not. I have a fantasy football team. That's pretty much about it. But who is scoring the next goal? Who is scoring the next goal? I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go Burns. I'm gonna go Burns. I'm gonna go Burns. Put in the comments who's gonna score first. We're in intermission. Let's talk about some stuff here. Come on. Does anybody in here have a fantasy hockey team? If so, I want to know who everybody has drafted. That's what I want to know. Because I'll tell you who I've drafted. Liam. You do. All right. Well, who's your best player on the team then? Who's your best player on the team? I'm curious. And what pick did you have? Because we did one for the network, and I had the 19th pick out of 20. And I took Dahlin first. So we'll see. All right. You know what? Let's check on the fantasy team. If you have a fantasy hockey team, again, put it in the description, or not description, the comments. I forgot to change out Patrick Laine because he's not playing tonight. Dang. Tavares has 2 points for me. Lundell didn't score any points. Hagel only has 1. The shot on goal. I'll tell you what, Sam Reinhart has taken off this year. I got him in the later rounds. Who you said you had? Ovechkin? Nah, I'm just teasing. Yeah, Ovechkin. He hadn't been playing that well this year. I will say that. All right, we got another update on scores. Toronto and Tampa are in overtime. They were up a little while ago, 3-1, but I guess that didn't change. I guess they didn't get the win. Washington and Montreal are 2-2 in overtime. Vegas and Chicago are tied 2-2 at the end of 2. Nashville is up against San Jose 3-0 into the second. Columbus and Minnesota are tied at 2 at the end of the second period. And Pittsburgh is down 3-1 at the end of the second period versus the St. Louis Blues. And now we have the Philadelphia Flyers 2 and the Dallas Stars 3 at the end of the second. Surprisingly, the Flyers are number 1 in the Metro. Hey, the warning take is here. If you guys haven't, you guys need to check out this guy's stuff. Super knowledgeable, knows what he's talking about, does a lot of great stuff on some of the upcoming prospects and of Sebastian Aho, and how we kind of compared it to Rod Brindamore. So welcome, Brandon, from the Warning Take. All right, so we got a little bit more time left before the game starts up again. So we'll see what happens. But in the meantime, we're going to take a quick break, and we'll be right back in a couple of minutes. Stay tuned. All right, we are back. It looks like we have some catching up to do. Toronto with the win in overtime versus Tampa, and we just had a comment 4-3 OT by my captain. I have him on my fantasy team. So that's the good. That's good. So I needed him to score. And it is over against the Capitals and Montreal. Montreal with the 3-2 win in overtime. McKinnon, yes. What about him? He had an assist. He had an assist tonight. All right. Who's scoring the goal next? Who's scoring the goal next? Drop it in the predictions. Who are you? Are you new here? Yes, I am. A buddy, Griff, who's the co-host, and I joined the Hockey Podcast Network in August. We are a Carolina Hurricane-based podcast. You can check us out at X, Instagram, Facebook, on all podcast platforms, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Amazon Podcasts, iHeartRadio, Caniac Sessions. So, but we're really excited to be a part of this network. So, yeah. All right, here's a great question. Let me ask you this: as a Stanley Cup Finals matchup, Hurricanes versus Avalanche, I could definitely see that happening. Now, if I were to guess another team, I would say a lot of people are saying Edmonton. I don't think Edmonton can get to the Stanley Cup final. I don't know. Um, but I would say the Hurricanes and the Dallas Stars. That's just my opinion. But great question. Great question. I mean, what do you guys think? Stanley Cup final matchup. All right, we got one. McKinnon will score, then Miko will score 2 goals. I sure hope not. It is 1-1 right now, and we do have 40 minutes of hockey left. So, knock on wood. Hopefully that doesn't happen. But McKinnon already has an assist. Kane, the warning take. Canes and Avs Stanley Cup Finals matchup has been predicted before. I think it's inevitable. Maybe not this season, but eventually. You know, I kind of agree. I think it'll happen. Only thing I care about is the Hurricanes making the Stanley Cup Finals, because the Eastern Conference Finals have been a thorn in my sides. Here's another good question. What are your thoughts of new jerseys this season from some teams? Well, I saw Boston's. Boston looks okay. I don't know that many teams that have changed up their uniforms. I know Boston has. Anaheim had those nice jerseys when they played Carolina in the home opener. I'm honestly going to say about the Hurricanes too is that they had this jersey right here, their 25th anniversary jerseys last year. I think that it should have stayed as the home team. But good news is we got hockey back on. So here we go. Puck has been dropped. I like the 30th Ducks. I do too. That was a clean jersey, even though I hated what happened. So now we have the second period started. Burns will get it in, deflected, tried to be redirected by Martinook, and Slavin will keep it in. Slavin shot, tipped in. No, saved by Georgiev. Great first push there from the Foss, Martinook, and Stahl line. But let me look at. So Bleacher Report actually has the Hurricanes for 24th as jerseys. I'm interested who's seen in the top 10. Pittsburgh. I see the Sharks at number 9. I don't agree with that whatsoever. They're cool. Don't get me wrong. They're a cool jersey, but I don't think that they're top 10. Devils at 7. Sabres. I really like the Sabres jerseys. Because they did have that dark blue for a while that was just kind of and I kind of like that lighter blue color. So I do like the Sabres jerseys. I'm curious to see who else they have at their other ones here as puck goes out of play. Coyotes home uniforms I like. I really liked Arizona's home uniforms. We also got the Rangers at 4. I mean, it's just the same thing, but it's iconic. Flames, I kind of like their home jersey. I'm not gonna lie. Oilers, I'm glad that they moved back to the blue and orange instead of that like navy blue. And number 1 is La Canadiens de la Montreal, the Montreal Canadiens at 1. Yeah, Sabres' new one is dope. Yeah, I hated how they had that dark blue. Oh, Hurricanes are on the power play. Shot, save, shot again, saved by Georgiev. Another shot, follow-up, saved by Georgiev. Bunting right in the middle of that dirty area. That's what we signed him for, to get to those loose pucks. Jarvis with a cross-ice pass to Teravainen. Bunting shoots it first, misses it. He gets it, hits the pad, then he follows it up again, hits the pad, and then a third time, and it's stopped by Georgiev. So great play from everybody so far right now. Teravainen, again, centering, like that's so odd to me. He hasn't played. He's played really well. Centering right now, which is interesting. I thought they were going to move Natchez to center, but I was not surprised when they didn't, because he's talked about he wanted to move into the center role before. Natchez back into Jarvis. Natchez, he'll wait. Natchez trying to do something here. Bunting, that was such a slow pass. Kept in by D'Angelo. Great play there. And Bunting just passes it right to Colorado and cleared. All right, D'Angelo will give the handoff to Natchez. Natchez skating in. Back to Teravainen. Jarvis, D'Angelo, back to Bunting. Bunting, back to Natchez. Natchez to D'Angelo. Natchez waiting. Jarvis behind the net. Back to Natchez. Loose puck. And, we may have a 1-0 here, and they score. Logan O'Connor shorthanded, and the Colorado Avalanche take the lead. So let's see here. Natchez had it. He lost possession of the puck. And I don't know what D'Angelo did there. Teravainen, D'Angelo tried to get back. D'Angelo was trying to get to that loose puck from Natchez because he bobbled that pass. And I think it was just a miscommunication there. So now it is 2-1. Here's another good one. What are your thoughts of the Ducks 30th anniversary jersey, the Bruins Centennial jerseys, the Wild alternate of the 2.0, the Jets new alternate, and the Oilers and Flames heritage jerseys? I do not like the Oilers heritage jerseys. The Jets jerseys, I like the blue concept, but the gloves don't make sense to me. Flames, they have a good one. I'm curious to see what their other jersey is. Yeah, their alternate, it looks nice. I kind of like that alternate, to be honest. Flyers, New Jerseys, I mean, I don't really care for them. I have to look up the Bruins Centennial jerseys. Penalty is killed. Bruins Centennial jersey. Yeah, I don't like the Bruins, so but it's a nice jersey. I think it's better than the other one. But the Ducks 30th anniversary jerseys, those are clean. I think that's my favorite jersey so far that I've seen this year. That jersey is beautiful. Top notch. All right, guys, let's tie it up here. We're playing from behind again. I'm sick of this, man. I mean, we got to do something. Stall with the face-off win. Shot saved. Shea tried to get it. What was he doing? Chatfield. Oh, gosh. All right. Miscommunication. Chatfield now, and it's picked up. Battle at the boards here. Chatfield playing way up from his defensive position. Shea. And the Colorado just tried to put it cross ice, and nothing happened there. Miles Wood. Oh, great poke check by Kochetkov. Miles Wood had an open lane right there for a shot. Martinuk now. He'll get it back to Foss. Foss saved by Georgiev. Right in the slot. Saved by Georgiev. By the way, I forgot the camera's turned. Caniac Sessions shirt. If we get enough people that want one, we may set up a limited time deal to where you guys can buy a Caniac Sessions shirt. But that's to be later talked about. So Bunting, Foss, and Stahl are on the line right now. No. Why is it lying to me then up top here? Okay, so Teravainen, Bunting, and Natchez. Let's get to it, fellas, here. All right, around the net, Teravainen, Makar. God, I don't know. You can keep up with his skating. Slavin just needs to stay on Makar and McKinnon the whole game. And Rantanen. I mean, they're all good. Natchez will get it out. Grabbed there by Taves. McKinnon back to Burns. Poke check by Burns there. Teravainen finally get to it and dumping in the Colorado zone. Line change coming up. Two teams in the NHL that has a jersey problem is the Hurricanes and Golden Knights. Golden Knights should have kept that gold jersey still as an alternate. The gray jersey was good at the home. So I agree, but this one, the Hurricanes, this one right here, I'll pull it out. Look at this. That right there. The font on the numbers, the sleeves, got the warning flags, got the silver. That should have been the home jersey, not the black former alternate jerseys. I didn't like those at all. I mean, not that I didn't like them. They're a good jersey. It's just the fact that I'd rather have those as the home jerseys. And they're bringing back our old home jerseys as an alternate, which doesn't make any sense. What's happened in the game so far? Colorado is up 2-1. Power play goal from Johansson, I think is what it said on the NHL app. And Logan O'Connor with a goal shorthanded. And the Hurricanes also scored first at the end of the power play with Kokoniemi. Darnell Nurse scores 1-0 Oilers. Okay. So we got lots of action going on so far. D'Angelo jumps in from, oh, God, they're going to call. Wow. Oh, he followed through. Orloff shot. Oh, man, I got excited. I thought he was going to score. They wanted Colorado wanted a high stick, but D'Angelo was following through. So And it'll go through again. D'Angelo back in. What a pass to enter the zone again. Brendan Lemieux out there. Callahan Berg, again, the new player. Hurricanes black jersey is nice, but not as a home jersey. Yeah, 100%. They should have kept it still as an alternate. Yeah, that 25 Hurricanes jersey you showed should be the home jersey, like you said. Yeah, 100%. I mean, I like that jersey. And it was our home jersey for forever. So I don't see why it shouldn't be. The warning take, I think they're just trying to use up the inventory since Adidas is getting out of the whole thing. I agree. I'm interested to see how these Fanatics jerseys will look. Oh my goodness, Kochetkov. What a save. Getting it back, a cross ice pass to Bunting. No, we can't get to it. Heavily defended there. What a save by Kochetkov, man. He's kept him in this game. Chatfield. Come on, shoot it, man. Oh, just wide. The Hurricanes now picking it up after that Kochetkov save. Natchez tries to find somebody. Back up to Chatfield. Chatfield shot around the net. Bunting. No, he missed it. Back to Natchez. Oh, my God. What a save. Georgiev. Uh-oh. Interference call from Colorado. Yeah, that's to be expected. I think McCarr is going in. Man, Kochetkov's keeping him in this game. All right, let me ask y'all this then. Who has the best jerseys in your opinion that you've seen so far this year? Not because they've been advertised, but that you have seen so far this year that they have been worn. Ducks 30th anniversary is the top one right now for me. I don't think we're doing reverse retro this year, are we? I don't think they're doing that this year. I'm not sure. We'll see. I mean, I don't know. I'm kind of curious. Hurricanes need to come out with the away jersey to match the 25th anniversary. Never liked the new away jersey that says Kane. So stupid. They should have put the logo on there. I agreed. No reverse retro 3.0. Yeah, I mean, I just thought it was kind of a marketing ploy. It wasn't really that good. Yeah, I see what you're coming from. The Canes, it almost makes it look like the New York Rangers jerseys. And I would have just like you and I have been talking about, same thing, same pattern, just change the red from white and change the white lettering to red. Can't be that hard. But Fanatics is going to be the new jersey sponsor. I'm interested to see how their jerseys are going to look. I think you can buy like jerseys off Fanatics and everything like that. But first it was Reebok. Now Adidas picked it up, and then Adidas is going away. All right, here we go. Kane's on the power play here, and Teravainen will lose the face-off, but it's collected in. Let's not let up a shorthanded goal, guys. I think that'd be great. So out there right now is, from what I can see, D'Angelo, Teravainen, Bunting, Natchez is out there as well, and Kokaniemi? No, Jarvis. Gosh, I mean, what are we doing, guys? We need to figure something out here. Come on, let's get the power play going. Come on, Tony. I'll send it back to Teravainen. I do love how Teravainen's shooting this year because, I mean, his shot's so good. And they clear it out again. Natchez, he'll bring it back out. Orlov, he has it. He'll dump it in around the horn. My goodness, guys. This is just dump and chase, and they just throw it out. This is not fun whatsoever. 45 seconds left on the power play. Oh, God. Oh, my. Out of the zone again. Orlov gets to it. That goes back out to Burns. Back to Orlov. Shoot it, dude. Shoot it. Shoot it. Okay, never mind. Burns, shoot it. Scores! Brent Burns. I nickname him the alpha male of our species. Orlov, okay, I want you to score, but Burns, give it to the alpha male of our species. Great stuff there. Orlov with the assist. Nason with an awesome screen right out in front. That was the key for that shot going in, and Burns with that quick release. Orlov waited, got it to Burns. Nason out in front. That's why you love Nason on the power play. Gets in front of the net, have to have a net front presence. That's why I've always wanted Stahl to be out there, but we got a tie game now. Brent Burns and Jesperi Kotkaniemi on the board for the Hurricanes. I had talked about on the podcast by the end of October that I predicted the Hurricanes were going to finish top 10 on the power play. We have another Oilers update. Bouchard, 2-0 Oilers. I don't really follow the Oilers that much. I always try to go to the games at PNC because I love watching McDavid like any hockey fan does. I went and watched him last year, and he was really cool to watch. All right, let me ask this then. Let me ask this. If you guys are listening to this right now, who is the best player that you have ever watched live? That you've ever watched live? Not like on the TV, like in person. My favorite that I saw, one of my favorite players of all time was Pavel Datsyuk, and I got to see him play. Oh gosh. But greatest player I think I have seen in person, I got to go with Ovechkin or Crosby. I got to go Ovechkin or Crosby. Yager. I watched Yager. So, what would your guys's? Did you answer my last comment? Yeah. There's no reverse retro. Yeah, no reverse retro. Yeah. Was that the comment you put? Or was it the 25th anniversary? Because I covered that one. You made me miss a goal. The Hurricanes just scored. It's all right. 3-2. Carolina with a big goal there. Michael Bunting, the free agent addition. Let's look at it one more time here, shall we? We get it right up top. Back up. Bunting right in front. Nate's shot. And just a great follow-up there by Bunting. Slavin to Natchez. Natchez shoots it, and Bunting with the recovery. I mean, look at that. Gosh. Great play there by Michael Bunting. But yes, I think I answered your last comment. I love this, Brandon. MSF will be the next goal. Never mind, it was Bunting. Bunting is good. Bunting is such a good addition to this team. He just fits Rod's system super well. And how can you not love the guy? Like, he's edgy. He's a great player. Uh-oh. Get to it, fellas. Shot. Save. Little hustle behind the net. And Georgiev. Wow. Another one. I saw in person is Fleury in Florida. Marc-Andre Fleury? I assume. And I guess you said sat by the glass, dude. That's awesome. I've always wanted to do that, but I like how seats are where you can kind of see everything. Not like the third. Well, the third level's awesome too. Third level's good. That's where a lot of the rowdy fans are too. But if you ever go on the first level, don't go really close up. Go a little bit back a little bit so you can see everything. So you're not just looking at one angle and you have to turn your head all the way to look at the other side of the ice. That's just my opinion. Further up from there. Oh, okay. Well, I mean, yeah. Yeah. All right, we're going to take a quick break real quick, but I appreciate everybody interacting, and we'll be right back. All right, we're back. Hurricanes up 3-2. Another sports NHL schedule scoreboard update. Oh, but before we do that, Colorado has tied the game at 3-3. Fredrik Olofsson's first goal of the year. Let's take a look here at what happened. A hit there, just miscommunication, sneaks by Slavin, back to Olofsson. What a shot. Nothing Kochetkov could do. Slavin couldn't get there fast enough. Burns, I don't know what he was doing. It's 3-3 game now. Tied up. Not good. All right, so scoreboard, Vegas 3, Chicago 2. Third period, San Jose scored, and they are still down 4-1 versus the Nashville Predators. They're in the third period. Columbus and Minnesota. Minnesota is up 4-3 in the third, and then you have Pittsburgh down 1-4 versus St. Louis in the third period. Philadelphia down 2-4 against Dallas in the third. Winnipeg and Edmonton. Edmonton scored 2 from Nurse and from Bouchard. I think Andrew in the chat said that. I could be 100% wrong. I don't know. New York and Seattle 0-0 first period. All right, so we're tied up again. Oh, Rantanen almost went bar down, but no goal. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Wow. So 3-3 now. I'm really I'm really impressed with how everybody is playing right now. Oh, and if you guys haven't seen, yeah, you guys can see. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, there we go. That looks better, I think. Oh, yeah. Yeah, we'll leave it like that. We'll leave it like that. Let me know if that's good, if you like it like that so you can see everything, or if it's too high or too low. Yeah, you can see everything. All right, so it's 3-3 now. Makar, oh, with a wraparound there, stopped by Kochetkov. Martinook will get it out. He'll look in here. Foss looking for somebody, goes behind the net, trying to find Stahl. And here comes the Avalanche. Chatfield covering up for Brady Shea. And here comes the penalty. Carolina will be down a man. Brady Shea. Come on, Brady. All right, so Colorado's going on the power play. This is a big opportunity for a kill here. You need to get a big penalty kill right here. Yeah, Shea with the interference. Man, you cannot take those penalties, especially right now. Come on, Brady. Let's get a big kill here, fellas. Come on. Big kill. Come on. Who's out there right now? Stahl, Chatfield. No. Orlov. They're putting Orlov on the penalty kill. Burns. Oh, no. Thank God they didn't. Slavin and Burns with Stahl and Martinook. All right. Colorado wins the faceoff. Makar quarterbacking. Shot saved by Kochetkov. Yeah, this power play is dangerous. Very dangerous power play. Who do they have out there? Lehkonen, Johansson, Makar, Rantanen, McKinnon. Back to Rantanen. Tried to get the tip out in front. Nowhere to go. And they'll get the clear, and they'll switch up the lines here. I'll be interested to see how Orlov does on the penalty kill. Orlov had a great assist tonight. Oh, no. Oh, he's not. No line change there. And they score. Arturi Lehkonen with the goal, and it is now 4-3. Slavin and Burns were out there. Let's see what happened. Makar gets free. Teravainen kind of just loses where he is. Slavin tried to make the last-ditch effort to block. Bounced off the rebound. Foss couldn't get there fast enough. And Lehkonen just tips it in. Well, 4-3 Colorado. Oh, yeah. Shots on goal. Carolina has 21. Colorado has 20. Man, Kochekhov's been playing so well. He's been playing so well tonight. All right, fellas, let's see what we can do here. I'm curious to see what'll happen here. Gosh, man, Carolina just looks their defense. I mean, we were playing so well. It's just the penalty cost us. We got to respond here. No icing. Jarvis got to it apparently. And they'll send it back out. Lehkonen, and that'll go out of play. D'Angelo with a great defensive play right there. I believe that was him. Gave McCarr too much space. That entry was too easy. Yeah, this is what I don't understand. Carolina is terrible entering the zone. I don't know why. I mean, you could disagree with me. I mean, but from what I have seen, they are not good entering the zone, especially on the power play. Now, when they're in the zone, they're great offensively. But yeah, like the Warren Take said, you cannot give McCarr space because you'll pay for it, and we did right there. So I don't know. I wonder if it shows. All right, so here's the Johansson with 2 points, O'Connor 2 points, Lehkonen with 2 points. Let's look at the stats here, shall we? Here are the shots on goal. 21-19, shots off goal. Shooting percentage belongs to them. They have 13 block shots compared to our 3. 18-15, 78 save percentage. Yeah. 3 penalties each. 2 power play goals each. That's the big one. 2 shorthanded goals. They've had a couple more hits than we do. Face-offs are even 50-50. They have more giveaways than we do, so we're not giving away the puck that much. We've taken away the puck. So 4-3. 4-3 now. So most points through 600 NHL games, I think is just what it said. Teravainen is second in his draft class for points. The first one is Forsberg. Orlov, great defense there. All right, he's starting to get a little shove going there. There you go, Dimitri. Rob probably said, if you don't start playing defense, you're going back to Washington. No, I'm kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. I'm finna roast the Canes on the show next week if this keeps up. And they scored again. Nathan McKinnon. Man, they are not helping out whatsoever. Who's on the ice here? Uh-oh, here come the D'Angelo haters. D'Angelo's there. Yeah, D'Angelo and Orlov were in their same position. I mean, they were in the position they needed to be. So if that gets brought up on any social media, I mean, we literally just saw it right there. If you guys were watching, at least, who scored that goal? All right, a power play here for Carolina, high sticking. Let's see who scored. Nathan McKinnon, Lehkonen, Nikishin. 5-3. And then Lehkonen, I don't know who's getting a 2-minute minor. Oh, man. Score here, fellas. Must score. This team looks so lost without Sebastian Aho. But we have played a lot better. I will say that. We've played a lot better. All right, we got Burns and Orloff, Drury, Kokoniemi, and Nason. Why don't we do a draw-up play to Burns, then to Orloff? Oh, Burns with a shot, almost screened out in front. KK back to Drury. Drury back to Nason. Drury. And Drury needs to, like, shoot it sometimes. Burns. Orloff. Nope. That's back to Drury. Oh, mishandle. All right, back to Nason. Nason way too hard around the net. Nason gets to it again. Back to Kokoniemi and back to Burns. Burns, he'll keep it in. Burns, back to Drury. Drury, he'll wait. Shot, saved by Georgiev. Nason tried to get the follow-up there, and that will be sent out of the zone. Good chances here on this power play so far. All right, Burns will keep it. Back to Kokoniemi. See, this is the zone entries, man. It's just dump it and chase. Like, that's not going to work. Oh, my goodness. This is abysmal, man. The power play's not doing what they're supposed to be doing. We're great in the zone. Outside of the zone, it's a completely different story. Oh, gosh. Did they bring out the other defense? Who just bobbled that? Went through. All right, D'Angelo. All right, D'Angelo. Let's make something happen here, buddy. See, look at D'Angelo. Look how he entered. He entered the zone the way you're supposed to enter the zone, not dump and chase. Teravainen has it to D'Angelo. D'Angelo back out. Back to Natchez. Natchez to D'Angelo. D'Angelo. We'll wait on it. D'Angelo pass, whiffs on it, and that will end the power play. I think it's funny how Colorado uses like the Mario power up for when they kill the power play. Feels like something like you hear at an NBA game. Come on, guys. Georgiev, great save. So we have less than 90 seconds left in the second period. Our chances are really good. I mean, that's all I can say right now. All right, we're going to face off. All right, let's go, Stahl. Loses face off. A great way to start it out. The high is a high. Kochetkov out of the net, off the boards, back. Gosh. And that will be icing. What's everybody's thoughts of the game so far? Obviously, I've said a lot about the zone entries and not doing what we're supposed to be doing. 2-1 Edmonton, but Winnipeg scored. Yeah, that's to be expected. Sometimes you shut them out, sometimes you don't. All right, let's get one here. Teravainen is centering. This feels weird. Siri was listening to me. I literally just saw it on my phone. All right, 1 minute remaining in the period. Bunting shot, tried to go across. You should have shot that, man. And that'll get out. 40 seconds left now. And here's the penalty. Gosh, man, you just can't do the hold. And McCarr's going to get it. He's going to do his dance, and it's going to be his score here. If it's a goal here, that'll be the knife in the back, because we just can't really do anything. Oh, TDA stick broke there. I could tell by the sound it made. Yeah, see, but they won't acknowledge that. AB saw my comment. Yes, I did. Morrissey scored. All right. Morrissey's had a pretty good last year. He played really well, and they score. Rantanen. 6-3 now. Colorado. Gosh, man, I feel for Kochetkov. So it was off the face-off. Rantanen got to it. He regained the puck, waits, looks, and fires it, and it goes in. Johansson there with the screen. Wow. And they call us offsides. Today and tonight, it's crazy games. Yeah, it is. I bet they're more entertaining than this game. No, I'm kidding. Well, 7 seconds left, and at least on my end, and that's the end of the second period, and we'll probably take a short break. They are abysmal right now. Abysmal right now. That's pretty bad. Oh, they reset the clock. 11 seconds. I guess the intermission's already ended. Why are they waiting so long to drop the puck? Can somebody tell me why they wait so long to drop the puck? I guess it's if they move first or they have like a quote unquote advantage. And this is going to be the end of the period. Carolina with 2 power play goals. Colorado with 3, it looks like. Well, that's not the way you want to. It's not the way you want to start it. Do you watch baseball? I watch baseball. Yes, I do watch baseball. Good question. Good question. Right now, I'm focused on the Hurricanes getting beat 6-3. Yeah, it just changed. I literally saw in the corner there. It said something else. 6-3. Just not the penalties of what has killed us. And literally, we cannot kill a penalty. Defense has played okay. D'Angelo's played a lot better. Orlov's played a lot better. Just, I don't know. It just seems to me forwards aren't getting in their right spots, and they're paying for it. Kane's penalty kill also taking a break. Yeah, really taking a break. Like, bad. Man, I don't know. So, the Metro's not very good this year, at least right now. So, I'm kind of curious. I'm going to pull up the Metro standings right now, and we are going to look at it, because I know the Metro is a little bit It's not as good as it was last year. But then again, it's the start of the year, so there's no need to panic. What's the, let me see the Avalanche record. The Avalanche are 4-0. Okay. So Carolina is second at 3-2 with 6 points. Philly is 3-1 with 6 points. Then New York, New Jersey have 5. The Islanders, not the Rangers. The Rangers have 4, along with Columbus and Pittsburgh, and Washington has 3. Oh, not the way I wanted to picture a second period. First period, great. Started off a little slow, got better. But this was abysmal. The penalties really killed us. So, yeah. Anyways, we're going to take a quick break for a couple of minutes, and we'll be back here at around 10:55-ish Eastern Standard Time. All right. See you guys in a minute. Okay, we're back. So, it's pretty abysmal so far. Your team is rookies? Rockies? My team's not the Rockies. No, no. The only baseball stadium I went to was Camden Yards, and I've liked the Orioles growing up. So, yeah, but we're not here to talk about baseball. So, 6-3, not the way you want to head into the third period. Uh, our defense is awful. We had the league leading penalty kill. Gosh, I can't remember what it was. Well, we've been consistent on the penalty kill, but this is abysmal. This is awful. I love D'Angelo, but he does not need to be on a pairing with Dmitry Orlov. That's just that simple. I'd rather put him with Shea. I don't know, maybe bring Slavin and D'Angelo back and maybe put Burns and Shea with each other and Pesci and Orlov. I don't know. I put out a poll talking about it, and I mean, I had people say yes, I had people say not yet, but those were the ties. No had the least amount of votes, so clearly something has to change. I just don't know if Rod's gonna change that. He's more probably interested in changing the forward lines than he is with the defensive lines. But and that's the biggest problem. That's the biggest problem so far. So we'll see what happens here. Whew. Man, are any of y'all are night owls? I'm the exact opposite. I'm the exact opposite. Rod is probably going off. I sure hope he does, because this team needs to wake up. This is getting ridiculous. Because you have so much talent. You have so much talent, but it's not working. I don't know. I don't know. All right, let me ask y'all this. If Carolina loses tonight, are you changing up all of the forward and defensive lines? Are you? Yes or no question. You can do yes, not yet, or no. Well, yes, maybe, and no. What would you guys do? If you're the head coach right now, what are you guys doing right now? Are you switching up the lines, or are you keeping them the same? Because clearly, if you keep them the same, something's not working. I don't know. I don't know. I mean, we look so bad without Aho. And definitely not having Pesci was a big blow. So miracle needs to happen, because this isn't looking looking too good. We'll have to see. We'll have to see. All right, the warning take. Pesci Orlov would be Slavin Burns, but opposite puck mover, offensive guy on the other side. See, I like that. I like that pairing. I think that would actually be a really good pairing. And then you could rotate D'Angelo and Chatfield out with Shea, because Pesci can make up for the some of the mistakes. I just Orlov just needs something. He needs a new line mate. And I think once he gets the chemistry with one of those guys, he'll be fine. everybody's already hating on him now, and I get it. He hadn't been playing well, but he had a point tonight. He looks like he's been playing pretty well from what I've been watching. But at some point, if you're the head coach, you have to change the lines because this isn't working. Gosh, I think how many games have we won on this road trip? LA and San Jose. Those are the only 2 games we won on this road trip. I mean, we gotta get the guys rolling here because this is not good. You do not want it to keep being like this. Oh man, that's awful stuff. But yeah, like I said, Pesci Orlov, that's a great pairing. Slavin and Burns. I almost thought about the other day. I was like, should you move Slavin and Burns away from each other? Maybe put D'Angelo in there. I don't know. But I wouldn't move Slavin and Burns. But yes, Pesci and Orlov, that definitely for me would be ideal. I don't know if I would have Pesci on the left side. But well, actually, yeah, because Orlov could, get the puck and possible one-timers, stuff like that. All right. So we have one vote of changing the lines. So anybody else? Are we changing the lines after tonight's game or right now in the locker room? That's the key thing. I mean, something's got to give. Something's got to give. This is a really good tweet. Andrew here, embarrassing for the Canes. Yeah, very, very embarrassing. Very embarrassing. A tweet from the Caniac Report, who's also a part of THPN. It's not that we believe the Canes can't score 3 in the third. It's that we believe that they can't stop the Avs from scoring, or any team for that fact. Need to get back on the East Coast and do some soul searching. Something is wrong with this team. That's a powerful tweet. Man. Something's got to change. Oh, man, I really hope. My friend is an Avs fan. Oh, well, I'm sure he's having a good time. Your team in baseball, it's the Rookies. No, it's the Orioles. Yeah, Orlov and Pesci. I didn't know if, or you were just meaning that too. Change them now. It's practice until we score 2 anyway. Yeah, I mean, change the lines. There is nothing wrong with changing lines, okay? But they really need to figure this out because this is not going to work. This is not going to work. Man. God, it's just frustrating. All right, we're going to take one little break, and then we're going to get back into the action. All right, we're back. Little short break there. Third period is about to begin. At least on my feed that I'm watching right now. Got to see something happen here. Got to see something happen here. Drop in the chat. Can the Canes come back and tie this game? Can the Canes come back and tie this game? If so, why? If no, why? And I'm sure I know everybody's no answers. All right, so start of the third period. Looks like we're going to get a stoppage. Looks like the puck was a little lodged. Oh, goodness. We really need something to happen here. Face off outside the blue line. D'Angelo sends that back out. All right, so D'Angelo and Shea are paired with each other right now. And here we go. Colorado will bring it out. D'Angelo with a great defensive play, keeping it out, and they'll just put it right back in. D'Angelo, man, he's got to get something going here. They keep it in. All right, D'Angelo on to Tar, defending him. Great defensive play there. Let's get it out, fellas. Let's get it out. All right, Nate just gets to it, and he'll flick it outside into the Avalanche zone. Wrap around there, Gerard with it. That's sent back in by the Hurricanes. Seth Jarvis now behind the net. He'll put it out to Orlov. Orlov sends it back in. Then back out again. Orlov is... Oh, my. That could have been bad. Offsides by the Avalanche. I thought that was a penalty for a brief moment. Oh, God. They're talking about how Bunting is on the ice because he got hurt by a it's a knee, it looked like. Gosh, Jarvis, man. Oh, good hit there. Let me look back at this hit real quick. I didn't see this part. Trying to see where this hit was. Oh, he hit him in the back. All right, so Bunting is back. The Avalanche have the league leading penalty kill. Isn't that something? The Hurricanes used to have that, but it's lost. I don't even know what our penalty kill is, but I'll tell you what, it is abysmal. I'll say that. All right, so Fostal, Slavin's still out there with Burns. Tried to put it on, and that's rebounded to Kushkin. I got to learn how to pronounce his name. Kochetkov tried to cover it up. No. Back out. Shot. McKinnon tried to go for the one-timer, but the stick broke. And Burns with the turnover. Stahl gets to it, though. And Jesper Foss will dump it back in. Gerard takes it in. Back to Lehkonen. He tries to shoot it on net. Uh-oh. What are we doing here? A penalty. Hooking. It's going to go against Colorado, I believe. Nope. It is against the Hurricanes. Gosh. Hooking by the captain. That's one of our face-off centers in the PK. Oh, God. I'll just end the stream early if they score. No, I'm kidding. I won't do that. That'd be bad. So, Colorado is on the power play once again. Tatar, Taves, Nikishkin, Nichushkin. That's how you pronounce his name. That is out of the zone. Taves, Tatar, Nichushkin, Druin, and Colton. All right, let's see what we got here. Tatar will get it. Hit by Shea there. Great hit. Chatty, get it out. Oh, God. Oh, Kochetkov plays it, gets it out of there. Tatar has it back to Taves. Taves looks top left. That's back to Tatar. Taves now. He'll look. He'll dance. That's back. Tatar to Taves. Back to Tatar. Tatar back to Taves. Taves shot. Saved. And they managed to get it out. Let's get the line change going here, fellas. $45 seconds left, and here comes Johansson, Lehkonen, McKinnon, Rantanen, and Makar. Man, this is something else. Jordan Samuels Thomas has called every penalty tonight. Yeah. Well, I mean, we just look terrible right now. 13 seconds left on the power play. Hopefully we can actually kill it off here. That's much needed. Oh, yeah. They talked about how Taves just signed an extension. Oh, boy. All right. Oh, I accidentally clicked the mute button. Whoops. All right, we're going to kill it off. And 2-1, penalty killed. So they're still keeping it in their zone. They're still letting them have it. Back out, back to McKinnon. McKinnon dancing. God, man, McKinnon is so great at with his stick on the puck. My goodness, he can play. And good poke check there. And Kochetkov to Drury. He's cut off back to Chatfield. Gosh, they are swarming on Carolina right now. They are swarming on them right now. Manson now gets it past the red line, and he'll send it back in. Kochetkov plays it. Thought about it, actually. McKinnon gets it now back to Chatfield. And there's a penalty coming up on the Colorado Avalanche. But right now we are going to take another quick break. All right, we're back. Carolina is going on the power play. 13 minutes left and some change in the third period. Looked like an interference call there. Was on Byram. All right, let's see what happens. Bowen Byram is in the box for interference. Jarvis is taking the draw at center. Teravainen and D'Angelo, along with Natchez and Bunting. Jarvis taking the draw. Let's see what happens. Oh, he won. He won it. He won it. D'Angelo carries it. D'Angelo back to Natchez. Natchez back to Teravainen. Natchez back in. Natchez shot tipped just wide. D'Angelo. Oh my gosh. Good pass there by D'Angelo. Natchez will get it. Natchez waits. He'll leave it to leave it to Bunting. Bunting back to Natchez. Natchez, he'll look. Shoot it, Tony. Nope. Thinking about it. Back. Another pass. Another pass again. Too many passes going on, fellas. And they'll get it out of the zone. Yeah, Jarvis had a pretty clean face-off win, I will say. All right, back in. Entry zone, Natchez. That's back to Jarvis. He'll bring it back to D'Angelo. D'Angelo now. He'll give it back to Teravainen and sent into the corner. That will be cleared. And that is a minute left in the power play. All right, let's see what they can do here. D'Angelo, he waits and doesn't like the zone entry. He'll pass it back out and getting the line change in. Brent Burns is out there now. Gosh, we are just our penalty, our power play is awful. Around 30 seconds left on the power play for the Hurricanes as Orlov will take it up the ice. He'll pass it over to Nason. Puck bobble again. Send back into our zone. 15 seconds left on the power play. Time is expiring. No real shots. A lot of passes. And they will take it into the zone. And the penalty has been killed. Carolina is 1 for 5 on the power play. Well, Colorado is the number 1 ranked penalty kill. So we'll see what happens here. My goodness. Jay will bounce it around the net. Nichushkin now will dump it back in. Back out. Shot saved. Jesper Foss had a great A chance there. Here comes McKinnon. My goodness. What a stop there by Kochetkov. He just went right through our entire defense. I like what Trip Tracy just said. Kochetkov fight. Showing some fight still. Because this game could easily be a 3-9, 3-8 game if it wasn't for Kochetkov tonight. So that's our future goaltender. Just not the game that you wanted to see tonight, for sure. Man, I mean, Burns bringing it in. God, look at him. Oh, my gosh, ran somebody over. Puck will come free. There's a little slip up. Byram now. He'll pass it over. Backhand shot saved by Kochetkov. Man. All right, so we got a little bit of hockey left. Thank you guys for staying up with me. Well, if you're on the West Coast, down here in the East Coast, it's almost 11:30. So definitely terrible call-up game for Callahan Burke. Just getting pushed around here. Played well, started off, had the lead, lost it. And Colorado hadn't looked back. So I know fight. Kane won the fight. Oh, you're talking about the Oilers? Yeah. I have him on my fantasy team, actually. Evander Kane. All right. Let's see what we got here. Man. All right, we're picking up the pace here. So, Rantanen and Teravainen were teammates in 2018 at the IIHF World Championship for Finland. Played with. I wonder if they played on a line together. And here comes Gerard. Gerard, gets stopped there on the defense. That's back out. There's a stop, a hit by Lemieux. Oh, gosh. This is just cluster. I love how they were trying to stick tie Lemieux, and that didn't really work too well. I like Brendan Lemieux on the Hurricanes. We need fight because we do not have any right now. We have no fight. I think we need to get back. Win in Tampa. Tampa. You need to win in Tampa. You need to have Aho back, hopefully. Pesci back, hopefully, and then play at home and get your groove back. Because after the Kings game, after the San Jose game, it's clearly been thrown out the window. Even when we played against San Jose, it hasn't really been that well. Are you watching on your iPad or on the TV? Your hockey team is Canes. Yes, my hockey team is the Canes. I'm watching on my computer, actually, at the moment. All right, here. Man, we really got to get something going here. 7 minutes left in the period. Anything could happen, but it's not looking too good. All right, Jarvis, get around there, get it out. Back to Kokoniemi, back to shit. Slavin, he scores. Jacob Slavin with the clapper. He has been on his offensive mode recently. 4-6. Kokoniemi with a great feed there, I will say. That was an awesome pass. And a nice clapper. Nason again in front of the net. Gosh, Nason, man, he is so good being a net front present. So Slavin apparently has switched his stick. I think his blade is a little bit different this year, and it definitely has been noticeable. I think this is his third. Oh God, here we go. All right, stopped it, got it out, and icing, no icing, nullified it. So 4-6. We got 2 more to go to tie this game. Man, we just enter the zone like awful. It is awful the way we enter the zone. It is awful. I don't know what happened to my camera. Well, my camera seems to be a little foggy. I don't know what happened. We gotta fix that. Oh, there we go. I don't know what happened to my camera. I guess it just like I don't know. I don't know what happened. But we have a 4-6 game now. We'll scroll down here. I'll show you guys right here. Second period. Here you go first. Second period, 5-2. Byram interference. Slavin, 6-4. All right. Let's see what we can do here, huh? All right, so 6 minutes and 30 seconds now left. There's an icing call, and it will go back into the Canes zone. The team defense, Trip Tracy just pointed out, who's the color commentator for the Hurricanes. The defense needs to pick it up because this is just abysmal. Orlov's pissed, as he should be. He's playing like, you know what? God. Officially out of the YouTube for the night, not AB. Hey, man, thanks for stopping by. Really appreciate it. All right, so now less than 6 minutes remaining in this game. Have it in now. Round the net, Stahl doesn't get to it. Rantanen will clear it out, and Burns will get to it. Burns sends it quickly back out to Stahl. Stahl wraps it behind the net to Martinook. Martinook, he'll bring it out to Slavin. Back to Burns. Burns shot, tipped out in front. No. Nobody there. And Slavin tried to get to it to stop it from going out, but it goes out. Martinook behind the net. Less than 5 minutes left in this game. It's in the Hurricane zone right now. Jarvis manages to get it out. Back out to Shea. D'Angelo now. He'll wait and fire it in as Georgiev will come up with the save. We're going to take a short break. We're getting down the stretch, so Let's see if we can get a comeback here, huh? We'll be right back. All right, we are back. We're back. Come on, interact in the chat. Come on, let's get some vibes in here. Can the Canes come back? Less than 5 minutes left. Slavin, 3 goals and 4 assists. Just showed the graphic. He is on his offensive mode this year. I'm telling you, that new blade on his stick has really worked wonders for him. And the Hurricanes will win it. Burns will shoot it on the net just wide. And just chaos here. All right. Less than 4 minutes and 30 left. Looking at the clock, looking to see if Kochetkov, when he'll go. I don't know if they'll pull him early or what, but they need to be in an offensive zone. They need to have possession of the puck in order to pull him, because can't pull him right now, especially. So behind the net, they're just going to kill time right now. Less than 4 minutes left for Carolina. McKinnon's shot goes left. McCarr will get it. He'll dump it back in. D'Angelo and Shea, a little miscommunication, but that's all right. They'll get it out. Man, we're just giving it right to them. They're just going to skate behind the net and waste time. Here comes McKinnon. And back in. Stop. Taves shot. Stopped by Kochetkov. And D'Angelo shoots it to Bunting. Now Shea. Guys, we can't sit around the net. We got to go. Natchez, he'll enter the zone. Oh my God, man. These offensive zone entries are terrible. Here goes Kochetkov. He's gone. Burns with the shot. That's stopped. Natchez. D'Angelo will get to it and send it to Burns. D'Angelo now. He'll send it back to Natchez. Natchez crosses the line. Little bobble. And Natchez trying to get to the puck. It's a fight for it. Underneath the skate. Trying to get to it. Rantanen and McKinnon tried to get it off the boards to Tatar. Not going to work. And here we go. Empty net with less than 2 minutes and 30 seconds left. And they'll send that back down. The icing is nullified. So no icing right now. So they bring out Jordan Stahl to take the face off. I know, which they need to do. Burns will probably stay on the ice. No, he's going to go out for a change. Oh, no, they're calling a timeout here. So they have Bunting, Jarvis, Teravainen, Kokoniemi, Shea, and Burns, it looks like. Next game for the Hurricanes is Tuesday at 7 o'clock versus the Tampa Bay Lightning. We'll see. We'll see what happens in this game. Maybe they can come back. I don't know. Most likely not, but you gotta have hope here. Gotta have hope. So Tampa also lost in overtime tonight against the Maple Leafs. So they're coming off a loss when they play us. I don't know if they have a game before us, though. I'm not 100% sure. All right, back to Stahl. Burns, he'll walk in, shoot, save by Georgiev. Great setup draw there by Stahl. Burns took it, but shot it right in the chest. A little bit off balance. That happens. All right, let's see here. Stahl again, face off in the left circle. Stahl wins the face-off. Natchez is carrying it to Slavin. There's the poke check. And that will not be an icing. Wow, okay. All right. So here comes Marty Natchez. Natchez, he'll circle in. There, back to Jarvis. Jarvis can't handle it. Jarvis back to Natchez behind the net. Less than 2 minutes remaining now in this game. Burns will get to it. Burns to Shea. Shea back to Teravainen. Teravainen, oh, the tip. Jarvis almost had the tip in right there. Natchez, he waits. Natchez back to Burns. Burns back to Shea. Shea to Teravainen. Teravainen looks, tries to go in the front of the net. The stall doesn't work, and they will shoot it on the empty net, and it goes wide. Icing will be called. They're going to have a line change here. And here we go. So that goes out of the zone. D'Angelo tried to get to it, and Slavin will take it back in. Almost less than a minute remaining in this game. The chances for Carolina are looking dimmer and dimmer. The lights is closing. 1 minute remaining in the period. Back to Nason. Nason with the shot. Stop. Oh, Nason with a little feistiness at the end. And there's the shot. And that'll be sent out as an icing. 49.8 seconds left here in this game. Rod being vocal as he needs to be, because this is awful. This is awful. I expected the Hurricanes to get off to a hot start this season, but thank goodness it's only the beginning of the year, because if it wasn't, we'd be in trouble. Burns with it, cleared it. Now Shea is out on the ice. Shea to Burns. Burns, he'll dump it in. Try to get to it. Georgiev tries to go off the glass. Not going to work. Natchez with it. He fumbles it a little bit. Makar will get to it. And Colorado gets the puck. They'll shoot it out. Burns back to Teravainen. Great effort there by Teravainen. Oh, tried to get it to Natchez. Whiffs on it. 10 seconds remaining here. And there's going to be a shot. It's going to go wide. And 3 seconds, 2.5 seconds. This game is over. So the Hurricanes are going to fall to 3-3 tonight. Hurricanes will fall 3-3 tonight, and Colorado will remain unbeaten. This was definitely something else. 6-4 is the final here in Denver. Something has to change because this can't keep happening. But we'll see what happens. Hopefully they can bounce back against Tampa and, all will be good. Anyways, thank you guys so much for tuning in to the live stream. If you haven't, please follow me on X at ABCaniac Session and follow the podcast Caniac Sessions on X, Instagram, and Facebook at Caniac Sessions, and listen to us on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Amazon Podcasts, and iHeartRadio, and so many other platforms. We will be announcing a special guest this upcoming week, and we will be releasing a new episode coming out Tuesday. Thank you all so much for tuning in to the stream. I'm AB, and we are out of here.